Romeo and Juliet, I think, is really important because I think it's something a lot of people can relate to. And I think it's one of the few ballets where it really doesn't matter if you know anything about ballet or not. I think absolutely everybody can come to this, watch it, hear the beautiful music, watch the beautiful choreography, and have a really special experience.
That Romeo and Juliet, Ashton Romeo and Juliet, is a piece of history because you've got to understand that he created that ballet before the big Lavrovsky, the big Russian Romeo and Juliet came through in Europe, so he never seen it as a ballet. He was the first one who decided to take that story and make it into a ballet.
I think what makes it special as well with his choreography is there's no steps for the sake of being steps. There's really an intention behind every single gesture and every single step and I feel it's very detailed and very rich.
Ashton has always been able to transmit emotion through the steps. So you already got the steps. Each steps in that production has got to have a meaning. Romeo and Juliet is a fantastic ballet for any dancers because you got to mix technique, ballet technique with acting, and I find it's very rewarding as a performer when you've got to interpret a role. So it's in any role in Romeo and Juliet, you've got Romeo, you've got Juliet, you've got Mercutio, you've got Benvolio, you've got the nurse. I mean, there is so many roles who are very important, but it cannot be about, it is about dancing, but it's about really transmitting the emotion of the roles and then becoming the character.
When I'm in the studio, first and foremost I'm me, but when I hear the music playing and I close my eyes, I think I go into a place within myself when I ask myself, well, what would I be feeling here? And what's wonderful is the score and the choreography just tells you exactly where you are emotionally. So what's nice about that is you can just really let go.
As an artist, it's very fulfilling to be able to interpret those characters and then to become the character. And it's very, it's like, it's a food for the soul. And I know that myself, always when I was dancing, where I enjoyed the most was actually, I love dancing, but I love even more becoming somebody else. And then being able to transmit the emotion and the life of those characters.
You have the time to bond with the audience and create this really cool chemistry and take them on a journey. And the really interesting thing about this ballet is it has such a range of where you're taking them. And when you're on stage and you're portraying that, it should really punch them and make them feel something. And I know with this production and with the orchestra and the score, that's absolutely going to happen.
I think it's amazing that Sarasota Ballet can bring to the audience that production. It's actually West Side Story in the 16th century. The ballet is all about passion and love and death, so it's a ballet about life, really.